Shalom, it's Brother Zakaria from the Israelite Report podcast and the IsraeliteTimes.com. I want to say all praises due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. I just wanted to do this quick recording, straight to the point. I had something on my mind, something I was thinking about. The scriptures are, deep to a point where some brothers will go off on, they get so justified in their so-called own righteousness. And I say so-called because none of us are righteous. You know what I mean? We only justified by faith, right? And sometimes, you need to keep that in mind, because brothers will get so caught up in their own righteousness. But I always say that, we're all wicked, and I know I'm wicked as hell. I know I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? And it's better to keep that humbleness about you. At least you fall out the way and get caught up in your own your own thoughts, and you start to feel like you're somebody important, but really we're not. You know what I mean? And again, I'm including myself in that. Scriptures tell you that the Lord wants you to have a contrite heart, a contrite spirit. You know what I mean? The Lord like it when you're humble and lowly. You think about it, even Yahweh Shai came in, and that first go around, he came in lowly. They were looking at him like, oh, who's this guy? How's he the Messiah? You know what I mean? So anyway, just brothers that I see people, all these different, there's a whole bunch of different Israelite camps, but I see certain people that make fun of, so-called faith-based Israelites, right? Or faith-based. So I said, let me just do this little topic right here. And this is Galatians, 2nd chapter, started the 16th verse. It says, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Even we have believed in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, that we might be justified by faith of Yahweh Shai, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. All right? And brothers need to keep that in mind. Need to keep that in mind, that it's no will of our own, no work of our own, that we're justified. We're here by the grace of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why we're here. You know what I mean? Because he could have offed us a long time ago. But it says, but if while we seek to be justified by Yahweh Shai, we ourselves also are found sinners, is therefore Yahweh Shai the minister of sin? Yahweh forbid. For if I build again the things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor, right? When you put down certain things, that you would, certain activities that you had been involved with in the world, and then you pick it back up, then you become a transgressor, right? For I, through the law, am dead to the law, that I might live unto Yahweh, right? It says, I am crucified with Yahweh Shai, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Hamashiach Yahweh Shai liveth in me, and the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of Yahweh, right? Who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not frustrate the grace of Yahweh, for if righteousness come by the law, then Hamashiach Yahweh Shai is dead in vain. All right, and I want to make sure that I say this before I go. That doesn't mean you put down the law. All right. Romans tell you that tells you that we don't make void the law. All right. So yes, we keep the laws to the best of our abilities, but understand that we are justified by faith. It's our faith that keeps us here. You know what I mean? I'm talking, when I say here, I don't mean in this wicked world. I mean like in the faith, in the truth. It's faith that keeps us in the truth. That's what keeps us from going back into this wicked ass society and being a part of this wicked ass world. All right. The only way we gonna maintain and survive and be delivered in these last days, man, when Jacob's trouble come, the only thing that's gonna keep us steadfast and in the way, right, down that narrow path is faith. All right. Because again, we are not here by our own will and by our own might. We have no might. We have no power. Our power is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right. Point blank, period. Okay. And I'm not going to go into, no long spiel, but there's been many so-called black organizations that have tried to rise up against Esau, and they've all crashed and burned. They've all failed. I don't care if it's Black Panthers, Black Lives Matter, or whatever, right? They've all crashed and burned. So we all need to remember that and stay in faith and in prayer. All right. And with that, I'm going to say all praises due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom.